Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast Every Day.
We are so happy you are here with us today.
Today, we are talking about healthy lifestyle choices, and we will do it in a practical, realistic way.
Yes, not a perfect lifestyle, not an extreme lifestyle, but small choices that support your energy and confidence.
This topic is useful because English learners often need to talk about routines, habits, stress, sleep, food, and exercise.
And these conversations happen everywhere, at work, at school, with friends, and even during casual small talk.
We will teach natural phrases that help you sound thoughtful, balanced, and fluent.
You will hear two realistic conversations, and then we will break down the language step by step.
As always, listen for pronunciation, rhythm, and useful sentence patterns.
And remember, healthy choices are not about judging yourself. They are about supporting your daily life.
So let us begin with why healthy lifestyle choices matter and how to talk about them naturally in English.
Before our first conversation, let us learn key language for talking about healthy daily choices in a balanced and natural way. When people hear the phrase healthy lifestyle, they sometimes imagine something impossible.
Right, they may think it means waking up very early, exercising every day, cooking every meal, and never feeling tired.
But real healthy living is much more flexible than that.
Exactly, a healthy lifestyle is a set of choices that support your physical health, mental health, energy, and relationships over time.
So our first key phrase is balanced routine. A balanced routine is a daily pattern that includes work, rest, movement, food, and personal time.
For example, you can say, I am trying to build a more balanced routine this semester.
Or, my routine feels more balanced when I plan short breaks during the day.
Notice that balance does not mean perfect. It means different parts of your life are not completely out of proportion.
Our second phrase is make small adjustments. To make small adjustments means to change little things instead of changing everything at once.
You might say, I made a few small adjustments to my morning routine.
Another example is, instead of skipping breakfast, I made a small adjustment and prepared something simple the night before.
This phrase is helpful because big changes can feel stressful, but small adjustments feel possible.
Our third phrase is stick to a habit. To stick to a habit means to continue doing it regularly.
For example, it is easier to stick to a habit when it fits your real schedule.
You can also say, I tried exercising at night, but I could not stick to it because I was too tired.
The phrase stick to is followed by a noun or gerund. Stick to the plan, stick to walking, stick to a routine.
Our fourth phrase is get enough rest. This means to sleep and recover enough so your body and mind can function well.
A common sentence is, I make better decisions when I get enough rest.
Or, I cannot focus well if I do not get enough rest during the week.
Our fifth phrase is feel run down. If you feel run down, you feel tired, low energy, and not fully well.
For example, I have been staying up late, and now I feel run down.
This phrase is very natural in everyday English. It is softer than saying, I am exhausted, and more specific than saying, I feel bad.
I like this topic because the language is practical, but it also helps people talk about their needs kindly.
Exactly, you can say, I need to get more rest without blaming yourself.
And you can say, I am making small adjustments, instead of saying, I have to change my whole life.
In our first audio conversation, listen for balanced routine, small adjustments, stick to a habit, get enough rest, and feel run down. Now let us listen to Michael and Nicole talk about building a healthier routine during a busy work season.
Hey, Nicole, you look a little tired today. Long week.
Very long. I have been staying up late to finish reports, and now I feel run down.
I know that feeling. When my schedule gets busy, my healthy habits are usually the first things to disappear.
Exactly. I keep telling myself I need a balanced routine, but I do not know where to start.
Maybe start with one small adjustment instead of a whole new routine.
That sounds less overwhelming. What kind of adjustment do you mean?
For me, I started taking a 10-minute walk after lunch. It was small, but it helped my energy in the afternoon.
I like that. I sit at my desk for hours, and by 3 o'clock my brain feels slow.
A short walk might help. You do not have to make it intense. Just give your body a change of pace.
That feels realistic. I could walk around the building after lunch instead of checking messages immediately.
That is a great small adjustment. It connects to something you already do, which makes it easier to stick to the habit.
Good point. If I have to remember it at a random time, I probably will not do it.
Exactly. Habits work better when they have a clear trigger.
A trigger, like after lunch or after I close my laptop.
Exactly. The trigger reminds you automatically.
My other problem is rest. I plan to sleep earlier, but then I answer emails late at night.
That is tough. Do those emails usually need an immediate response?
Not usually. I think I answer them because I want to feel caught up.
That makes sense. But if you do not get enough rest, tomorrow becomes harder.
True. I save 10 minutes at night and lose 2 hours of focus the next day.
Maybe you could set an email cutoff time, like 8:30.
I like the idea, but I worry I will not stick to it.
Then make it easier. At 8:30, close the email app and put your phone across the room.
That is practical. I could also write tomorrow's top 3 tasks before I stop working.
Great idea. That way your brain knows the plan is not lost.
So my balanced routine could include a short walk after lunch and an email cutoff time at night.
That sounds manageable. 2 small adjustments are easier than 10 big goals.
I already feel a little better. It does not feel like I have to become a completely different person.
Exactly. You are just supporting the person you already are.
Thanks, Michael. I am going to try the walk today and the email cutoff tonight.
Nice. And if one day does not go perfectly, just start again the next day.
That is exactly the kind of healthy lifestyle advice I can actually use. Let us analyze the first conversation and study the expressions that made Michael and Nicole sound natural, supportive, and realistic. The conversation began with Michael saying, "You look a little tired today. Long week."
That is friendly and careful. He does not criticize Nicole. He gently notices that she may be tired.
A softer phrase like "a little tired" is useful because it avoids sounding too direct.
Nicole answered, "I feel run down." This means she feels tired, low energy, and not fully recovered.
You can use it after several busy days. For example, "I feel run down after working late all week."
Then Nicole said, "I need a balanced routine." This phrase is stronger than saying, "I need to be healthier."
Yes, because balanced routine gives us a clearer picture. It suggests sleep, movement, work, food, and time to recover.
Michael suggested one small adjustment. This is an excellent phrase for professional and personal conversations.
You can say, "Let us make a small adjustment to the schedule," or "I made a small adjustment to my evening routine."
The phrase change of pace also appeared. Michael said a walk gives your body a change of pace.
A change of pace means a different activity or rhythm that refreshes you. It does not have to be dramatic.
Nicole also said, "I want to feel caught up." To feel caught up means to feel that you are not behind on tasks.
This is very common at work. You can say, "I am trying to get caught up on emails," or "I finally feel caught up after a busy week."
Michael suggested an email cutoff time. A cutoff time is the time when you stop doing a specific activity.
For example, "My caffeine cutoff time is 2 in the afternoon," or "My work message cutoff time is 8:30.
Finally, notice the encouraging sentence. If one day does not go perfectly, just start again the next day.
That sentence is important because healthy habits are not all or nothing.
All or nothing means you think something must be perfect or it is a failure. In real life, flexible routines usually last longer.
So the language from this conversation is not only good English, it is also a kinder way to talk about progress.
Now let us explore another side of healthy lifestyle choices, focusing on energy, stress, consistency, and realistic self-care. Many people talk about health as if it is only about food or exercise.
But a healthy lifestyle also includes stress management, sleep, social connection, and knowing when to slow down.
Our first new phrase is listen to your body. This means to notice your body's signals and respond wisely.
For example, I plan to work late, but I listened to my body and went to bed earlier.
Another example is I listened to my body and took a rest day instead of pushing through.
The phrase pushing through means continuing even when something is difficult or tiring.
Pushing through is sometimes necessary, but if you do it all the time, you can feel drained.
That brings us to our second phrase, feel drained. If you feel drained, you feel like your energy has been used up.
For example, after back-to-back meetings, I felt completely drained.
Or social events are fun, but too many in one week can leave me feeling drained.
Our third phrase is recharge your batteries. This is an idiom that means to rest and recover your energy.
You can say, I need a quiet evening to recharge my batteries.
Or a short walk helps me recharge my batteries between tasks.
Our fourth phrase is sustainable habit. Sustainable means something you can continue over time without burning out.
For example, walking 20 minutes a day is more sustainable for me than trying a very intense workout every morning.
This is a helpful comparison. Sustainable does not mean easy in a lazy way. It means realistic enough to continue.
Our fifth phrase is make room for. To make room for something means to create space in your schedule or life for it.
For example, I am trying to make room for more home-cooked meals during the week.
Or we need to make room for short breaks during long training sessions.
A common mistake is saying make place for. In natural English, we usually say make room for.
Another common mistake is saying I am stressful when you mean you feel stress.
Say I am stressed or I feel stressed. Stressful describes the situation, not usually the person.
So say this week is stressful and I feel stressed.
In our second conversation, listen to your body. Feel drained, recharge your batteries, sustainable habit, and make room for. Now Adam and Sky will talk about stress, energy, and building healthy habits that can actually last.
Sky, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask how you manage your energy during busy weeks.
Sure, is something going on?
Nothing serious. I just feel drained lately, even when I am not doing anything unusual.
That sounds frustrating. Have you had a chance to recharge your batteries recently?
Not really. I keep using weekends to catch up on work and errands.
That can make the whole week feel like one long task list.
Exactly. I try to be productive, but I do not feel refreshed.
Maybe your routine is productive, but not very sustainable.
That is probably true. I start strong on Monday, and by Thursday I am running on low energy.
Do you have any regular time that is just for rest or something enjoyable?
Not really. I think of rest as something I do after everything else is finished.
The problem is that everything is almost never finished.
That is painfully accurate.
Maybe you need to make room for rest before the week fills up.
Make room for rest. I like that phrase. It sounds intentional.
It is intentional. Rest is not a reward for finishing everything. It is part of staying well enough to do things well.
So maybe I should schedule one quiet evening each week.
That sounds sustainable. What would you do during that evening?
Maybe cook something simple, take a walk, and read for fun instead of checking work messages.
That sounds like a real recharge evening.
I also feel stressed when I skip meals because I am rushing.
Could you make room for a simple lunch break? even if it is only 20 minutes.
I often have the time, but I do not protect it.
Protecting it is the habit. Eating something simple without answering messages can help your mind reset.
I usually think healthy choices have to be big, but these are small.
Small choices are often easier to repeat, and repetition is what makes a habit sustainable.
I need to listen to my body more. I keep pushing through tiredness and then wonder why I feel drained.
That awareness is a great start. You are not failing, you are noticing patterns.
So my plan is one quiet evening, a protected lunch break, and fewer work messages at night.
That is specific, realistic, and kind to your future self.
Thanks, Sky. I feel less stressed already because I have a plan I can actually follow.
That is the goal. Healthy choices should support your life, not make it feel heavier.
Let us compare simple B1 sentences with more natural B2 English for discussing health, energy, and personal routines. In the second conversation, Adam did not just say, "I am tired."
He said, I feel drained lately, even when I am not doing anything unusual.
That is more advanced because it adds time, emotion, and contrast. Lately means recently, and even when introduces a surprising situation.
A B1 sentence might be, I work a lot on weekends. A B2 version is, I keep using weekends to catch up on work and errands.
The pattern keep plus gerund shows a repeated action, often one that may be causing a problem.
For example, I keep checking my phone, I keep staying up late, or I keep skipping breaks.
Now let us look at softeners. Sky asked, have you had a chance to recharge your batteries recently?
This is softer than saying, you need to rest. It invites Adam to reflect instead of making him feel judged.
Another softener is maybe. Sky said maybe your routine is productive but not very sustainable.
Maybe makes advice feel like a possibility, not an order.
Compare B1, you must rest more. B2, maybe you need to make room for rest before the week fills up.
The second sentence is longer, but it is warmer and more specific.
Let us fix a common grammar mistake. Do not say, I am stressful when you mean you're feeling.
Say, I am stressed or I feel stressed. Stressful describes something that causes stress, like a stressful job or a stressful week.
Another common fix is healthy and health. Healthy is an adjective, health is a noun.
So say, healthy choices, healthy habits, and a healthy routine. Say, physical health, mental health, and long-term health.
Also remember make room for, not make place for. We make room for rest, make room for hobbies, and make room for family time.
One more useful pattern is not just a, but be. For example, rest is not just free time, but part of staying productive.
That structure helps you express a more mature idea by correcting a simple assumption.
The goal is to sound clear and balanced, especially when talking about personal health and lifestyle choices.
Let us review the most useful vocabulary, phrases, grammar, and communication strategies from today's episode. Today we learned that healthy lifestyle choices do not have to be extreme or perfect.
They can be small, realistic choices that support your energy, focus, mood, and daily life.
From the first part, remember balanced routine, make small adjustments, stick to a habit, get enough rest, and feel run down.
In Conversation 1, Michael and Nicole talked about adding a short walk after lunch and setting an email cut-off time at night.
We also learned useful extra phrases like change of pace, feel caught up, clear trigger, and all or nothing.
From the second part, remember listen to your body. Feel drained, recharge your batteries, sustainable habit, and make room for.
In Conversation 2, Adam and Sky discussed rest, protected lunch breaks, quiet evenings, and habits that can actually last.
We compared B1 and B2 language. B1 says, I am tired. B2 says, I feel drained lately, even when I am not doing anything unusual.
We practice softeners like maybe, have you had a chance to, and could you, which make advice sound supportive.
For grammar, remember the difference between stressed and stressful. People feel stressed. Situations can be stressful.
Also remember healthy is an adjective and health is a noun. We say healthy habits and mental health.
The main message is this: healthy choices should support your real life, not make you feel guilty or overwhelmed.
When you can describe your routines clearly in English, you can also think about them more clearly. That is all for today's episode of English Podcast Every Day.
We hope you feel more confident talking about healthy lifestyle choices in natural English.
This week, try one small adjustment that supports your energy or rest.
And practice saying it out loud. I am building a balanced routine, one small habit at a time.
If this episode helped you, subscribe and listen again to practice the vocabulary, rhythm, and pronunciation.
You are improving your English and your daily life, one conversation at a time.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you in the next episode.